Yo, Shivai, what's up amigos? So, I'll take you to my favourite spot, my sunbathing spot, where I've been healing and regenerating and purging and becoming euphoric and becoming depressed and becoming everything all rolled into one. So, today is a good day, yes? So, God, the energies are crazy, aren't they? Who else has been going up and down? Like yesterday, I was so depressed, I was just struggling all day until the evening to snap myself out of it. Today I feel amazing, just for no reason, like, nothing's changed, nothing much, nothing at all really, except the mirror. So today we are going to talk about tapping into future selves to create an epic reality for ourselves. So this is kind of the thing, I started to snap out of it this morning, I was getting higher and higher vibe, and I had this idea that Bashar suggests of tapping into the future version of ourselves that we prefer to be. So Bashar talks about this year as being the eye of the needle. I presume this quote comes from the Bible, where I think Jesus was quoted to say, of course Jesus didn't write the Bible, it was all written by his disciples. Interesting fact, number one. So this is where I stayed for my birthday, Apu Lodge, where my amigo works. It's like a volunteer thing, so he gets like a free holiday in Peru and he gets to stay in like one of the most epic properties, and just has to work like 6 hours a day, 5-6 days a week or something like that, 5 hours a day. So he seems to love it. So Bashai calls it the eye of the needle because it comes from the Jesus quote, or the quote from the Bible. I'm not sure who quoted it. It might have been John or someone, I'm not sure. Hey, I'm John. I sometimes wonder if I'm the reincarnation of John the Baptist. Funny fact number two. So I think we are kind of, many of us are archetypically just like, that's why every woman thinks they're the reincarnation of Cleopatra or a priestess of Avalon, because it's all multidimensional and we can be like reincarnations of the archetypical energies. So let me baptize you with these higher frequencies. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of garbage around here. It could be a stunning place. I need to do a litter pick. Like animal carcasses and stuff. Get everywhere around it. So the quote from the Bible, it's as easy to pass through the eye of the... It's as easy for a rich person to find the kingdom of heaven as it is for a camel to pass through the eye of the needle, or it's difficult for a rich person to find the kingdom of heaven as it is for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. That's because to become enlightened, to become self-realized, you need to let go of everything and just become the present moment, just like become Eckhart Tolle, become like very blissed out, for no reason at all, just because you're able to breathe. And so, are we getting sidetracked? So, and so I take you to Healing Rock. I'm not sure whether this rock is terraformed or it's just a natural rock. I suspect it's probably terraformed, very flat surface. And everything's terraformed around here. Can we quite see the face of the Apu? So yeah, I think we see him. Can you see him up there? Oh, he is there through the trees. Yeah, that's his mouth and his eye. You can see, I'm a pirate. I'm not sure the energies were 100% positive when they carved that mountain. Who knows? Or maybe they were, but he's absorbed like weird energies over the years, being the main energetic focal point of the area. It was that was terraform. You can see the face there. Hello, I'm a. It almost looks like Ra from this angle. So that was terraformed, and everything's terraformed around here. Like they carved loads of like images out of the mountains, and that's the ruins over there. You probably can't see it on the video, but just about there's these massive like rocks. One of the ones that are like covered like laser-like precision. So we come to Healing Rock. Woo! Breathe that lovely prana. And yeah, And so my ability to breathe still isn't back to 100%, although it is regenerating and getting better every day after my embrace with the amazing virus that is shifting our paradigm dramatically. And so it's a bit windy, maybe we'll pop down here out of the wind if we can, and I'll lay down, and then maybe I spent a lot of time like this. It's a good sunbathing spot. And so it's as easy for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle as it's as easy for a rich person to become enlightened as it is for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle, or it's as difficult for a rich person to become enlightened as it is for a camel to pass through the eye of the needle. And Bashar calls this year the eye of the needle year, because we're all passing through the eye of the needle. We're all being stripped clean to our raw essential selves, so we can just be not attached to past or future, just be in bliss in the present moment. Breathe that good ass prana, like the cat down the road. Someone, I don't know who I'm quoting. So the idea is that Bashar's saying we're passing, this year's the eye of the needle year, or a majorly intense year where we face all our demons and let go of them all and heal and just become blissful just for being alive and being grateful for being in the heart of nature here. We're here in the heart of nature, breathing that good ass prana. Cat down the road, it's also here. Not many cats. The dogs are like everywhere, so it's a death-defying life being a cat around here, I tell you, because the dogs just run free. Not many wild dogs, but they do have owners, but they don't have to be on a leash. They just plod around the town doing what they want. It's a dog's life, not a cat's life. It's the dog down the road. Anyway, so we've gone through this eye of the needle year, and the idea is, Bashar says, like next year you're all going to be doing loads better, so a trick you can use is to tap into your future selves and bring that energy into the present moment. So this morning I decided to give it a go as I started to snap out of yesterday's depressive state. It's crazy how polarized it is at the minute. You guys going through this? Like one day you feel like crap and the next day you're like, whoa, life's amazing, woohoo, I'm free, everything's great. It's crazy, isn't it? And so it's the mind, it's the physical mind. The physical mind will tell you life's crap, but it's not, it's just amazing. And so where was I? So I tapped into the future version of myself. And so I'm going through many challenges at the minute: financial, physical, mental, emotional, healing. And then, like, my mind can get lost in them and go, oh no, my life's terrible, I've got health problems, I've got financial problems, I'm on my own here in a new place in Ollantay Tambo with only 1 or 2 friends working at the hotels, and I have to work all day so I don't see them. And because I'm not living in a hippie colony anymore like Pisac, where everyone just flakes out and smokes weed and makes music anymore. and so I love you, Pisac. I love you, Pisac people. It's so cool. I needed a change though. I needed to get away from campfires and the ayahuasca and the changa and the marijuana and the rapé and all the multiple medicines and the music. I've never been much of a sitting around a campfire music guy. And so get to the point, Jonathan. Everyone's going to be logging out. You know, the time of the videos are going to get it ranked. Right, sun, beautiful sun. Oh, so goddamn nice. It's been like raining for like 2 days, and it gets really cold here when it's raining, and then when the sun comes out it's really hot and like beautiful. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? So, the sun and Apu and Ra and you guys, you're all the fairest of them all, and I love you all. So thank you for being part of my life and watching my videos, allowing me to be blissful making videos for you guys, because if you guys didn't watch them I couldn't have an amazing time making videos. So thank you guys for watching my videos. I love you all. Welcome to bliss, welcome to fourth density. So Bashar says focus on your, it works, like clearly works, like it's like doing some good for me somehow. So Bashar says, tune into the future versions of yourselves after you pass through the eye of the needle, and then like you can be in bliss when you're not in bliss. So I did this morning while I was sat on the toilet. little more information than you needed, I think, there. Sorry, guys. And so, yeah, I tuned into the future version of myself, and what I saw, I was back in the UK because I'm probably heading back soon in the new year. I feel it's time. Like, I need to get like working and getting focused on stuff, and like I feel it's a better place for me to be back in the UK because, like I say, most of the Western people here, especially in Pisac, they're just like smoking pot and doing plant medicine and making music, and that was cool for me for a time. I went through a big healing process, but now it's time to come through my healing and bring the bliss to the world and be of service more. Like I've healed myself, I've almost healed myself. I feel like I'm very healed right now, and so it's time to be of service more, and time to start working and getting my finger out my butt and giving back to the people the amazing stuff that I've got from Peru. So, and I feel like I think the UK is a better place to do that, or at least I'm heading back to the UK for next summer. So come on UK, see you soon. So I tuned into the future version of myself, and I was in the UK, I was in nature somewhere, perhaps kind of going down the river footpath. Oh, it's 11:11. Ching ching. Kind of going down the river footpath. Those of you that live near me in Lincolnshire, the Witham cycle path used to be the train track towards Chambers Farm Woods. And I was feeling amazing, and I had abundance, the money was coming in, I felt extremely healthy and extremely vibrant. And so what I was doing, I was praying, well, like with two hands, but one hand's holding the camera, so I can't do it. But I had two hands together like this, and I was just saying, thank you God for my health, thank you for my abundance, thank you for my beautiful life. And I was in so much gratitude because I just felt so much gratitude for being in such amazing health and abundance and vibrance and life. And partly because like I've been through such a challenge recently, like COVID got me, and some people say you can't talk about that on YouTube. I've not had any issues. I even put it in the title of my video the other day, and I got one of them annoying things come up saying get information about COVID from the WHO, from the World Health Organization. Incidentally, I've met the head of the world's, like the CEO, I don't know what it is, the director of the CEO of the WHO in a Skype call. My friend's big into health, and she was in regular contact with the top guy at the WHO, and he seemed really cool. He seemed really open-minded, really kind of like not necessarily spiritual, but very open to modern healing techniques, to alternative healing techniques. So I think the WHO, the WHO, is a good place to go potentially for information on COVID. It's certainly better than some of the other health organisations that, from what I've heard from my conspiratorial-based friends, like is it the CDC, the Cult of the Dead Cow? I don't know who it is. It's the American one. I don't know. Is it the CDC? I don't know. The CDC was the Cult of the Dead Cow to me. They were an old hacking group. I used to be into hacking computers years ago, and the CDC were a big hacking group. They developed like Trojans and stuff for good purposes, of course, but for freedom of information. Anyway, so don't go to the Cult of the Dead Cow for your health advice. So anyway, so yeah, my YouTube channel, when I mention COVID, if I put COVID in the title, similar to like on Facebook where it like forces a link on your post, it came out saying, find out information about COVID from the WHO, who seem to be a good organisation generally. Like, of course, if there's money involved, like there's always issues. But on a side note, have you seen those ridiculous things on Facebook? There's now, like, I came up on my thing like an option to attach a side tag about COVID, and there's like eight pieces of advice about COVID, and one of them is and like some of them were like, don't drink bleach. Bleach will not cure COVID. Don't drink ethanol or methanol. Don't drink methylated spirits. Like, don't drink bleach. It will not. Oh my gosh. Was it like Donald Trump said drinking bleach can drink COVID? Sure, can treat COVID? Surely not. Who knows? Maybe it can. Maybe. Don't drink. Don't, guys. Do not drink bleach. I mean, surely it goes without fucking. So I mean, who is gonna drink fucking bleach? I mean, come on, Facebook. So yeah, so where are we? We are in the heart of nature, like the cat down the road, breathing that good ass prana. It's beautiful here, guys. It's amazing that I was depressed some days, sat here. Unbelievable. Just mentioning a depressed word. Oh my god, I might become depressed again. And then your mind clicks in, you start becoming depressed again. Oh look, I've got one of these cool beetles on me. Cool as. I wonder if you can see it. I don't know how. We have ladybugs or ladybirds. Like you maybe know that I met a 1.5 to 2 feet tall ladybug on my experience. It was a classic one, like with the black spots, not one of these weird ones with the stripes I've never seen before. This class is a ladybug, ladybird we call them in the UK. And so I met one of these, like in my Yahyel ET contact experience, where I went in the ship in the woods and I had missing time, and 1 minute I was in one part of the woods, and the next minute I'm in a completely different part of the woods, and there's fighter jets flying around my head, and I got like missing time, and that's a whole other story. I'm sure some of you have heard me talk about it many times. And so on that, and afterwards I began to recall, even though it was missing time and I didn't remember anything at the time, afterwards I began to recall seeing many beings on a Yaya. I believe I went on Tarhinio Ray's ship, who I think it was Tarhinio Ray and the Yahyel that appeared up there. Beep, 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 beep. And I uploaded that video to YouTube of lots of tiny little flashing lights that you could barely see, but I believe it was the Yahyel, so I had to upload it, obviously. And yeah, one of the beings I saw on the ship was like a ladybug, like about, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 foot tall, sat on the edge of like a counter. You know, like you have in a kitchen, you have like your work surfaces. Like in the UK, we have them under our cupboards around the side of the room. We don't have these massive kitchens with this huge, great work area in the middle of the kitchen like you guys do in the US, because you have so much space and so much money in your society and everything's so cheap. Well, at least it once was. I'm not sure that you can. So some of you are going to be like, what the bleep are you talking about? You want to live my life too. But you know, but anyway, like the UK kitchens, like we have like the counters around the side. It actually was kind of like in the middle of 2 sections, and there's like cupboards. So maybe it was more like a US kitchen. Interesting. And anyway, it was sat on like the desktop, and like it was sat upright with like the base of its little ladybug shell, like sat on the edge of the counter. Anyway, that's another story. I'm going to run out of space on the camera soon. So 17 minutes and counting, and he still hasn't got to the point of the video. So I hope the wind isn't causing too much disturbance. So the point is, yeah, that so I tuned into the future version of myself, and I was giving like just gratitude. I was in so much gratitude for my life, for the health I was feeling, for the abundance I was feeling, for the beauty of nature, but mainly just to be in epic health, because I'd gone through a big health challenge here, and I didn't always feel amazing and in epic health over the last few months. A few months ago, 2 months ago, it was worse, I guess. But I had it for like 4 or 5 months. It seemed to hang around for like 3 months, and it's only just now it's disappearing. The dreaded sea that we can't talk about, that we can. So I don't know why everyone says we can't talk about it. Because you're living in a different parallel dimension where you're shifting down a negative timeline, perhaps. No, you're not. You're coming with me to the future. So tune into the future version of yourself to make sure you get into the... Oh, the energy's gone all weird now I started talking like that. So I tuned into the future version of myself. I was giving deep gratitude and joy for the happiness, the health I was feeling, and that frequency came into this version of myself. It came into like I started giving that same gratitude, even though I'm not in the optimum health now that I was in that future version of myself. Why do we need to be in like optimum health to give deep gratitude for health? I was thinking about this at the time, or just afterwards, just before I made this video, an hour ago, I don't know. I was thinking like, when I used to, like people used to talk about giving gratitude, like it's a big secret to manifesting your reality. Like I'm aware of this, even though I'm not the world's best manifester, that my reality shifts whenever I get into gratitude. Like 2 years ago, like I was in a very challenging situation. I began to give deep gratitude, and things began to shift after this. And many people talk about gratitude being one of the secrets to manifesting epic realities. So gratitude wins for getting me down into this new position. Hey, relax, chill. So So yeah, so I remember I used to think like, oh, come on wind, be nice and kind to me, don't ruin my video. Oh gosh. Whoa! This stone's bigger than I thought. This one. So yeah, so hopefully we're out of the wind now. So yeah, so guys, so I used to think like, how can I give gratitude like for health and abundance when I don't feel health and abundance? And there's no bleeping reason why we can't give gratitude and deep gratitude for health and abundance just because we haven't got health and abundance. I haven't got health and I have got health. What do you say? It's like complicated, this manifestation stuff, isn't it? Like, but yeah, I'm not in as epic health and abundance now as I was in this future version myself next year. But there's no reason why I can't just give epic gratitude for health and abundance, is there? Like, why can't I? Thank you for my health and abundance. Woo! Thank you for my health and abundance. Thank you for my health and abundance. This is so amazing. The mind's state, I can feel it now. The mind's saying, but you're not in epic health and abundance. Well, I feel quite healthy and abundant, actually, mind. So I feel very, very healthy in this moment. I feel very abundant. The nature is beautiful, and like I was thinking, like, if I compare myself to like one of these starving children in Yemen who like has literally nothing and living in a shack, like living in a tent made out of a bit of cloth that they found blown across the desert, and a few cardboard boxes and a few sticks, and they haven't even got any food. I'm freaking amazingly healthy and abundant compared to them, being as they're nearly dead and they haven't got any food or any money or anything. So like if that person was in my reality, staying in a beautiful guest house, looking at all the beautiful nature, got a Samsung Galaxy phone, might only be an S7, like not worth much in our reality. There's some people would laugh at me for making videos on a Samsung Galaxy S7, but to a Yemeni child who's got nothing, it's freaking, they'd think they've won the freaking lottery, wouldn't they? I sound like David Icke then. So yeah, so there's no reason, like from that perspective, I'm in amazing health, I'm in amazing abundance. And so thank you for my amazing health, and thank you for my amazing abundance, and thank you for the ability to tap into my future self and remember the amazing feeling of feeling in amazing health and amazing abundance and amazing gratitude for life and amazing bliss. Oh man, like that time I was on the ship with the ladybug, I felt I didn't have anything different then. I probably didn't have much abundance then, and like I've never had much abundance compared to a lot of you guys out there, some of my millionaire friends. I love you. No jealousy here. And so yeah, so this is the idea. It enabled me to, by tapping into the future version myself that was in intense joy and intense health and intense gratitude for all the abundance and bliss that was flowing into my life, I was able to bring that frequency into this reality and experience it now. So if I'm in the frequency of being deeply grateful for having infinite abundance and infinite wealth, then I've got infinite abundance and infinite wealth, haven't I? Like it's the energy that we only care about. We don't actually care about the health. Well, maybe we do, but certainly. But if you feel healthy and abundant, you are healthy and abundant, right? Is this not the case? So thank you for my health and abundance, guys, and you get the message, and this has been an extremely long video and I've been rambling on. So yeah, so tap into the future versions of yourself when we've passed through the eye of the needle, like all my rich friends can't, because they're more like a camel that can't pass through the eye of the needle. So be grateful that we've had this period for many of us of being deeply challenged and deeply stripped back to virtually nothing, so we can pass through the eye of the needle and shift to a future version of ourselves where we're deeply abundant and deeply rich and deeply in the heart of nature, like the cat down the road or the dog down the road here because they scared all the cats off. And have a wonderful day, guys. Shivai. Thank you for being you. Shivai, thank you for everything. Thank you for the perfection of reality. Thank you for the abundance of this moment. Thank you for the abundance of you guys watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for booking sessions with my future self. And also I build websites, incidentally, and I'm going pro. I'm like doing them publicly now. So check out my Facebook channel, Jonathan Trinity Martin. Message me up if you want an epic website building at half the price you'll pay elsewhere while I'm still in Peru. Have a wonderful day, guys. Shiva, you know my website's epic. You've seen it before.